Hi everyone, the lighting's really bad right now. I'm just waiting for Miriam to come to the car. We're gonna go and see Scream today, so that'll be fun. Oh, here she comes, looking fabulous. I can't reach the Morrison's receipt, she's just gonna have to deal with the Morrison's receipt.
Hello.
Hello!
You look lovely.
Oh, thank you, you too.
The sun is out for us.
I know.
Wow. How'd you spend a day in the sun? In the cinema?
This is Miriam.
Hi! My god, I didn't realise you were filming.
Yeah.
My camera today as well.
Oh, that's so much better with the sun not
Oh my god, I know.
in my face.
I did the intros to my bed and stuff already, so.
I kind of like half vlogged because I was like, I didn't know if this was gonna work.
Yeah.
So then I was like, I'll half vlog, and then that way, if it doesn't work, I can still then continue a vlog and vlog.
Yep, makes sense. I'm gonna eat a wee Fibre One bar,
Oh.
salty caramel, because I don't have time for like breakfast, and I was like, because we're getting lunch like first, so I was like, I need something to like get
Tide
me,
you over.
yeah, just tie me over until then.
Your village is so nice, right?
So cute.
Worst roads.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, the speed I go down that road, I'm probably trying to say that one. Like when you get used to it, it's like.
I think the only time I've really gone fast on this road was when we came back from watching Scream at Cana's.
Oh yeah.
Because it was dark and like obviously you'll see if a car's coming the opposite way. But
You know, sometimes it's better at night time because like you can see the lights of the car, but like during the day, someone can come speed around a corner and you have to like fucking
emergency brake.
go off to the side. Yeah, literally emergency stop.
I only met one car on the way in actually. It was only just the
It
one.
usually is quite quiet. I'm excited for the film.
I know, I think it'll be really, I've heard really good reviews about it. We're going to see Scream,
Yeah.
the new one. It's not called Scream 5 though, it's just called Scream.
Oh, is it?
I think so.
It's not. Is it a remake or is it a follow-on?
It's definitely a continuation, but I think it is just called Scream. But I don't know if that's like, whether it's like Scream 2022 or I don't know. But I've not seen like Scream 5, although I've seen that they put Scream 4 on Netflix.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah, and I was like going to watch the first one because I love the first one the most, and then I was like, oh, it's just Scream 4 that they've got on. They've not got all of them.
I was telling my vlog about how we watched the first Scream like a couple months ago together, and now we're going to see the new one.
I know. I don't do like horror type thriller. Like I don't mind a thriller, but like not something that's gonna make me shit my pants.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I really like Scream. And a funny story, my twin sister, who is like so into horror, thriller and stuff like that, she convinced me to watch it, and the tagging sale was the fact that Drew Barrymore was in it. Because I love Drew Barrymore, and I was like, oh my god, right, okay, I'll watch it. And then I'm sure she dies in like the first 10 minutes. I was like, okay, never mind.
Till she dies at the start.
I'm on this seminar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Spoiler for anyone who's not seen Scream.
Yeah, literally. I really like horror and thriller movies. Like every time I'm with my friends, like if they come over to mine or something, it'll always be a horror that we put on. And like I would go see a horror in like the cinema. Like I quite like them, but it doesn't matter. I could probably watch something quite scary, and it would be I'd be shitting my pants, but I'd be fine. I'd still like enjoy it if that makes sense. Which sounds kind of weird, but.
I think the only horror film I've really actually gone to see in cinema was It, and that was because my friend Sarah literally dragged me.
That is actually quite scary though.
Yeah.
Like, I found that quite scary the first time I watched it, and then when I watched it, I've seen it loads now, I'm like, that's not that bad. But.
The thing was, right, the only bit that made me really jump out my skin is when they're like looking down the tunnel thing, and then the fat kid like splashes into the water.
Yeah.
That made me actually shit my pants, and then everything else I was like, right, okay, it's actually going to be okay. I've not seen the second part though.
Yeah.
Which is probably bad that I didn't go and see it, but.
You're not sweating your balls off right now.
Yeah, actually. I was going to say, I'll turn down the thermostat or whatever, I'll just turn it a little bit.
I'm literally like boiling. Oh, I was going to change my phone case today to have a nice different one on. Just for a change, but not.
Are we going to get rid of me?
Yeah. I was going to put on, I've got this nice like blue like patterned one I wanted to put on for a change, but.
Well, that was like me, because I had like the Stitch one, because everyone was like, oh my god, you should put the Polaroid in your phone cover, and I was like, I can't, my phone cover was like literally covered with Stitch, so I was like, well, that would be really pointless.
Yeah.
So mine's in my wallet.
No, yeah, I do like having this in here, it's like really cute.
Nice little photo of all of us when we were at Miriam's.
Yeah, that was fun night.
So someone put a hole in your wall.
I know, hey. We were all really drunk that night.
It literally could have been anyone.
I don't know what happened, but like for some reason it got to like 9 o'clock and we were all just like
Gone.
steaming, like absolutely gone. But it's because we were all like drinking just like as much as we wanted, as quick as we could. So.
And like we all started at like what, 4?
Yeah, literally.
Not heavy drinking, but we started at like 4 to be like.
To be fair though, it was my mistake. I shouldn't have like moved into my house because I was drunk. I didn't really think of like anything happening, but I probably shouldn't have done that. But to be fair, like, because I did say to my mum, I was like, look, it's a garden party, like, it's my work friends, there's only like 10, like 15 of us or whatever, and she's like, right, okay. And then because it was literally like the height of summer, it wasn't actually cold, so like we could have stayed outside, but because it got so dark, I was like, right, everyone inside, like in the living room. And then I didn't really think of like potential. And then I remember when like,
I suppose like you do live in a village as well, you've got to be cautious of like the noise that we have outside after a certain time as well. So
we'd been inside for like 15-20 minutes, and I remember I'd like see like drinks and stuff like spill on the floor a bit, and I would be like, oh god, this was a bad idea. No, that was fun, and it was like my garden's like the perfect sort of space to have that, and like when I set up all the chairs and stuff, like it just worked out really well.
I got one of my favourite photos of me.
Yes, I know. At the little like archway.
The archway, yeah, with a nice little thing in the back, the scenery in the background.
Yeah.
God, I hate when cars go this slow. I mean, he's doing 60, but I mean, I've done drive with these before, and obviously I can't plug my phone in when I'm filming. And the funniest thing was, I was like, oh my god, like I used to have a car where it didn't even have that.
Yeah.
So I used to like make mixtape CDs of like
really?
20 songs that I liked at the time, and then I would like put them on.
That's so funny.
That was like when I was at uni in 2012, and then everyone like, I was known as like good for like my music taste, because everyone like got in my, I would drive everyone everywhere. And then they'd all be like, oh my god, I really like your music taste. Thanks.
That's so funny. My car, I can like plug in my phone and like listen to music on Spotify, but then my mum's car, what I used to drive before I got my own car, had like Bluetooth, which was so much better because didn't take that around with the cables and that.
My twin sister Scott, she has Bluetooth.
Yeah, it's so good. And like on my mum's car, I used to be able to answer calls like in the car, and I can't do that with my car. But
it's actually really funny. My dad's car, you can do that. It's like when they answer, they're like, "Can you hear me?" I'm like, "Yes, I can hear you." The Bluetooth works really well.
Yeah, exactly. 1990 to 2010.
Oh yeah, it's good reaching that.
Good time.
I love how we both just started doing that. Oh, Miriam, say hello to work.
Hi, work.
Bye, work. And for anyone that didn't know, me and Miriam work together, and that's how we know each other.
Yeah.
It was quite funny actually, because Miriam got my job because I left for a month, and then came back because someone else left and I got her job.
Yeah.
And everyone was always like, oh, you and Miriam will get on so well, and I was like worried that we wouldn't get on because everyone had said we would, but we get on like really well.
We have a lot of common.
Yeah.
Like just a lot of random stuff.
Like our sense of humour.
Yeah.
It's quite funny.
Yeah, I'd say so.
It's quite funny. Quite well, it's funny, but yeah, quite similar.
Yeah, I agree.
See, Miriam's more professional than me. She's got that camera, she's got my phone for live vlogging. I really should invest in a camera like that though.
Yeah, to be fair, this camera's really good, but the only reason that I got this was because, not because I was like thinking I needed it, like, because I genuinely didn't need it. I was fine using my phone and whatever, but in like first lockdown, I had like money that I was sort of saving up, and I was like, do you know what? Like, it's worth the investment. If I buy one, I'll use it for YouTube. I'll use it for pictures. Like, I will get a lot of use out of it. And I was like, why not just go for it? And it is a good investment. So I was like, I'll buy it, just see how it goes. And I got it, and it actually made me enjoy like filming certain things more because they were coming out such good quality and stuff. But no, it's a really good big camera. It's the Canon G7X Mark II, and it's got the flip up screen, so it's good for like vlogging and stuff, which is why I got it. But when I bought it, I remember they said it's good for vlogging and like taking about the place, but it's also good for like sit down videos. Like the quality is good for both. And it's got like loads of settings as well that you can like play around with and like see what's best for different lights and stuff. But I usually keep on the same one because it gets a bit complicated, you know. So
no, I'm just saying, like I have a Canon 500D for like my main filming thing, and I don't think I've touched any settings.
Yeah, I know.
Apart from like putting the autofocus on.
Yeah,
it's like the only thing I've ever like
that's
touched.
What I was like when I first got it, I played around with a few different things and like watched videos and tutorials and stuff. But then since then I've just kept on the same settings because like it's worked for me. But I play around with like one main setting I use for vlogging, and then I put it on this other set, and if I'm in a really orange light, then the login set and I have it on makes it even more orange, and it's such bad quality, so I have to change the setting for that, and then I use it for like, there's like a setting that you can do time lapse on.
I'd actually think if I got a camera like that, it would actually encourage me to actually
No, it actually
vlog more.
does. Like,
Because just using your phone, like I always forget half the time, and I'm like, whoops.
No, it gave me a lot of inspiration.
If you're not subscribed to Miriam, by the way, you should go and do that. Her links will be in the description below.
I said that about you at the start of my video.
Ethel, 14 minutes in, finally dropping out to apologise. Are you still vibing in Nando's?
I think so.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm pretty much the one.
How do you? What are you gonna get?
Normally I have the grilled chicken burger with 2 sides, and I'll normally have the chips and the broccoli.
Nice choice.
I love a bit of broccoli.
Yeah.
Broccoli is like one of my favourite things.
Do you know what, I love broccoli, but I've never had the broccoli from Nando's.
Oh my god, it's so nice. Yeah, I really like it.
Yeah, I should get it. I usually get, right, I go between a chicken wrap with either, I go between a chicken wrap or chicken thighs, and then my sides that I like sort of go towards are very salty chips, creamy mash, or the spicy rice. So I would get a combination of like 1 or 2 of those. Depends what I'm getting. If I get the thighs goes so nice with the rice. But then if I get the wrap, I like chips.
What spice do you go for though?
I'm not a spicy gal. It just gets lemon and herb. What do you get?
Oh, do you know, I'm so glad you said that before I absolutely rinsed you, and unintentionally, because I was going to say, oh, my sister went to Nando's, and my older sister, she gets lemon and herbs. I was going to be like, well, what's the point?
Oh my god, I like it. It tastes nice.
No, that's what she said. I go for like a medium. I don't go higher than a medium, or I'd probably cry.
No,
I'd probably shit myself.
See, I just don't like. I wouldn't want medium because, like, that's just. I can manage the spice, but like, I wouldn't enjoy it. Like, I wouldn't like sit there and like enjoy my meal if my mouth was burning.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, well, what's left down from medium? It's like the flavors. You get lemon and herb. You get whatever the other one is, mango and something like that. And then they had a new one that was like a barbecue one that I tried, but they're like not meant to be spicy, but they're like meant to flavour the chicken.
All right, okay.
So like the medium's meant to like spice it and give it like whatever, and then the one that I get like lemon and herb is more just like flavouring of the chicken.
She's getting her scenic.
I'm getting the montage shots.
I know the scenic montage shots because she is professional.
I'm not interested in that. You can cut this out by the way, 'cause it's just like something. I actually don't swear on my channel.
You know?
No. Like, when I first started making videos, like, I have no issue with other people swearing, like, they can swear before, like, I don't care. And I swear, like, as a person, but see on my channel, like, the first couple of videos I put up, I never swore in them by chance. And then I swore in a video one time, and I, like, edited it into the video, and it felt really weird. And I was like, I'll just cut it out. So then now I just, like, I've never actually sworn on my channel. I've said, like, maybe, like, oh, Jesus Christ, or, like, oh my God, but I've never said, like, fuck, cunt, shit. I do say stuff like that, and it's not that I had anything wrong with it, it's just like, I remember when I put it into a video one time, I was like, why does that just sound like 10 times worse, like on camera?
You know, really funny you say that, because my mum and her friends were all like, your videos are so good, and like, you can be so funny, like, you know the restaurant one that I put up?
Oh yeah.
They were like, that was so funny. Do you know what ruined it? The fact you swore so much.
Oh, really?
And I was like, I think it's just like a mum thing.
Yeah,
but
no,
she was very much like, you swore quite a lot.
Yeah. Younger people watched your videos. Like, I know, like, a lot of my little sister's friends watch my videos, like, they're like 13, 14. And I'm like, well, I don't want them, like, watching me, like, swearing and all this. Because, I mean, they probably swear as well, but it's just not very.
Yeah, it's like that thing though. It's like, you don't want them to swear and then they blame you.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
it's Bruno Mars, isn't it?
yeah.
I'm not over, like, not that I dislike Bruno Mars, just that he's not someone that I listen to very much.
I like Bruno Mars.
I like his Locked Out of Heaven song. I love that song.
Yeah.
But then, like, I've always said, if someone was to propose to me with Marry You on in the background,
No,
I'd have to say no
no.
on principle.
No way. No way.
I've seen that TikTok that you sent me, by the way, the one that was like, but James Charles, like, who would pay money to go and see that?
That's so bad. And the fact as well, like there was another one that came up on your page after I like that one and sent it to you, and then it came up this morning, and it was like him singing a Shawn Mendes song, and he literally is just singing over the original. Like he's literally singing over Shawn Mendes singing, and with that one that I sent you of like Dua Lipa, I'm pretty sure he's singing over like her singing.
No, yes.
So I'm gonna karaoke version.
Do you know what? I've actually seen a lot of that on TikTok Live.
Oh, really?
Like I'll go live and I'll sing over a karaoke, but there's no one else singing. It's just me.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas like I've seen some people that just sing over
the original.
like Adele's in the background
Yeah,
going
I know.
and everyone's like, you're so good. And I'm like,
It's
they're
because
literally
you can hear
singing
Adele.
over Adele though.
Yeah, it's because they can hear Adele and they think like no, but with the James Charles one though, like if you're doing it on live or whatever, and like it makes you feel more comfortable doing that, like I get that side of it. But if you're performing to people that came to like paid money to see you, and you've decided actually, do you know what, I'm gonna sing a song for all these people, you do it properly, like you do it professionally, and like you don't do it in a way that's like.
We should actually imagine going to see.
It's singing karaoke because he's singing over the original bloody song.
Could you actually imagine going to see someone like Beyonce and she just sings over a backing track?
I know. I'm pretty sure someone in the comments of the one I sent, he was like, these tickets literally cost me more than a Harry Styles ticket, and this is what they got. I was like, why would you pay that money anyway?
I always remember that one that was like, bring me a little water now.
Oh yeah. This is probably about the only Coldplay song I like.
Really?
Yes.
Do you know,
I don't like Coldplay.
not to be a Coldplay hater, but I think their songs are different, but like all the albums sound the same.
Yeah.
So like their songs from like one album to the next will be different, but everything in the one album is basically, you don't know when the next song starts and stops.
Actually, I'm just really not a fan of
I like the song that they did with Rihanna.
yeah.
That one, and did they do one for Beyonce? Yeah.
Can't remember, but I know that they did. Well, they did this. I don't mind this one. Obviously, Fix You is like massive.
Oh,
it's quite
yeah.
sad, but like all the other songs, I've just not been a fan of them. I just don't know. I just don't like. No. So, like,
Yeah, they're not someone that I like actively listen to.
This is our house. This is our rules, and we can't stop, and we won't stop.
Boring.
Yeah.
I've entered like my Noah Cyrus phase. I'm obsessed
Oh my god.
with her.
She's so good.
I think it's quite funny because Kana, our mutual friend, kept telling me, you really like her, you need to listen to her. For some reason, like, it took me forever.
Yeah, no, she's
And then I was like, listen to her EP that she brought out, and like every single song I was like, why have I not listened to this?
I got so high that I saw you.
Yes.
I love that song. It's so like such a nice song.
I quite like what was the ones I got so high that I saw Jesus.
Yeah.
Ghost.
Yeah.
I love that one. July. Which I did a cover of. If you've not watched that, go watch it. And then I loved Liar. I thought Liar was such a sad song.
She's got an amazing voice.
It does kind of sound similar to Miley, but so different at the same time.
I'd say like Miley's made for like rockier kind of music, and Noah has got the country kind of aspect as well. When the days over,
The thing we need to arrange a cover.
I know.
Miriam is an amazing singer. It's so much better than I am. But everyone's like, you need to. Everyone that works is like, when are you going to do a cover together? We're like, we will do one eventually.
We've been saying that for like a year.
Lockdown hasn't helped though.
No, I know. That's been hard. Like with like having to fucking not
Do
with
anything, yeah.
No, I know, but we do need to arrange one and like plan a good song and stuff, or even just plan like a couple and then like do 2 or 3 songs and just put the best one.
I really need to wash my car.
Oh my god, you should see the state of mine. It's actually embarrassing.
The worst thing about having a white car.
I know.
So like the thing is, like, because obviously we live country roads, take me home in that. But when you have a white car and then you bloody you wash it and you drive once, it's awful.
sure I actually covered this song.
Did you?
I think it's on my YouTube. If you go on my channel, and then if you go in the playlist on the covers, I'm pretty sure I covered this at some point. I'm pretty sure I
I
posted
think you
it on
have
YouTube.
actually. Do you know, I actually think I watched that before I met you.
If it's not on YouTube, oh really?
Yeah.
If it's not on YouTube, it'll be on something else, but I think it's YouTube.
We had a month like in between meetings, but obviously I still spoke to everyone at work, so I like knew who Miriam was and whatnot. And we were like, oh, she's got a YouTube channel. I was like, alright, okay, I'm gonna go stalk that.
No, that's what I did with you.
See, very similar. The music. I seen Rihanna live for this.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
It was in Ciara
so
was.
many people live.
I go loads because Ciara was supporting her and she was like, Megan. Oh, that was such a good concert.
When was that?
Like, it'd be 2007.
Oh god, where about?
It was in Glasgow. Glasgow or Newcastle, I can't remember. I think it was, I'm sure it was Glasgow because I'm sure there was a here we,
Oh,
here we
yeah.
go.
That's at like every concert.
And then Rihanna was like, what? I don't know what you're saying. That's it when I jinx that.
Uh-huh.
The traffic's not been that bad.
I know. It's not at all.
I wanna take you away. Let's escape into the music. DJ, let it play. I just can't refuse it. Like the way you do it. Keep on rocking through it. Please don't stop the music. I got this car from here. This little
Did you? Seafield.
Arnold Clark.
Arnold Clark. I was gonna get a car from there and then Lucy put hers up on the. No, I can't. I seen it and I was like, oh, I'll buy that one instead.
Oh my god, did you actually?
What do you mean?
I did not know you did that.
What the heck? How did you not know that?
I don't know.
I thought you did know that. I bought it from Lucy. She put it up like September 2020. And I was like,
I knew she sold the car. I knew she put her car up for sale, but I didn't realise you were the one that bought it.
Do you not realise it's the same car that I drive? It's the same one to her.
I'm so bad with cars though, like, I'll literally see if I'm like on first in the morning at work and I'm on with someone, I'm like, is there a car here?
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
I have no
I know
idea.
what you mean.
Oh, now wouldn't that be sweet? Oh, that was green, right? Yeah, it's green.
Right, I don't have a case for this.
Oh, wow. Socks.
So that sock goes over to protect the screen. I mean, it works in the terms of like keeping the screen like not scratched, but I really need to get a proper case for this.
Crazy.
Really like glasses.
Oh, I like them.
It's like
They're
a
nice.
easy touch. I like Saturdays, don't I?
Do you know what I might start doing?
Uh-huh.
Running.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Been thinking about it more and more. I need to get running shoes though.
Yeah. That'd be good. Did you get Strava?
Can you get one now?
Strava. It's like Nathan uses it. It's like an app where you track your runs.
Alright.
So you make an account on it. And you can like follow people and they can follow you. You don't have to follow anyone. And then you click start when you go on your run. It tracks exactly where you go. Then you click stop when you're done. It tells you how quick you did it, your distance. It gives you an image of like a map and where you went on the map and stuff.
Ooh.
And then if you like, say if you went on a run, you took really nice like scenic photos. You could like post it with your Strava run and be like, first run of the week, and then it would be like your photos, your map with your run on it, and it would tell everyone like how far you went and stuff. So like he uses that
cool.
because he quite likes running. He's quite into like all that kind of stuff. So he uses that. I've used it like once or twice. But you can use it for walks as well. Like if you just go on a long walk, it can like track how far you've been. It's really interesting to see like where you've been and how far, and like the time you did it. So it's quite good. So I actually had that app. So I'll follow you.
I'll get it. That's my shit. That's my shit. That's my shit. That's my shit.
I put them in my wallet.
Oh. Yeah, I think I did that when I went to see Eternals.
Yeah.
You can't scan the QR code by the time this is up. We'll see the movie.
I know it.
And when the night falls, I'm in the wrong gear. I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. With somebody. There's a really nice ice cream place along there actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's really nice ice cream.
Oh my gosh, when Alexandra Burke did this and I
Oh.
expect her, I was like, she's won me over. She's won me over. I love it.
That's it, give her the crown.
I mean, I liked her before that. When I seen her do this, it was like the first live shows or something.
Yeah.
And she like absolutely smashed it above anyone else. And I was like, yes.
Oh, I love Alexandra Burke.
I know.
The iconic queen that brought the phrase elephant in the room to the UK. Do you know, she was on Catchphrase the other day, right?
Oh, really?
Celebrity Catchphrase, and she did so shit.
Oh, no.
And then I put a tweet, I was like, if Catchphrase don't put elephant in the room as one of the catchphrases, this seriously
Yeah.
failed. And they never did it.
Oh.
With some, I smell weed.
Huh?
I smell weed.
Oh, yeah. Me too.
Imagine how good she would have been to see live.
Oh, sure. It kind of makes me emotional because I wish I could. So.
Yeah. I always think
Sad.
sometimes, like, do you ever think, I wonder what she would be like now
Yeah,
if she didn't
I know.
die? Like,
I
would she
know.
have managed to, like, get past her demons and all that jazz?
I think still making music.
Yeah.
100%. But I just love how like in this album and like this music, like her later kind of stuff, you can actually hear how much her voice has matured, but
Yeah.
in like the best way.
Mhm.
Like it's so nice. So this song, like I've liked it for ages, obviously. And Nathan, like he heard it on the radio one day, and it was playing randomly, like when he was, but I wasn't with him. He like said to me later on in the day, it was like, by the way, he was like, this song came on the radio, like Whitney, and it was absolutely amazing. And I was like, $1 million bill. And then he was like, yeah. I was like, I knew it would be that. I knew it would be that. It's amazing. And he was like, how did you know I was going to say that? I was like, because one, it's a great song, and two, we connected, so I know what you're thinking.
Right, guys. Thank you very much for joining this drive with me.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining me on the drive with
You're
me.
welcome.
About time that we did a video together.
Yeah.
We'll definitely do more videos together.
Yeah.
And
And there'll be a vlog on my channel with Apple in it, so you should check that out as well.
yes,
So,
please
yeah.
do, please do. And subscribe to Miriam. She's amazing, flawless, fantastic. She's got an amazing voice. Tick, tick, tick.
Oh, my head's getting bigger.
And yeah, well, chat to you later. And if you want to know what we thought of Scream, then head over to her vlog and we'll address all of it.
Exactly, definitely.
And enjoy the rest of your day, night, evening, whenever I put this up.
Yeah.
And I will talk to you later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.